Mr. Chairman, thank you so very much. And let me first of all put on the record my appreciation for the bipartisan manner in which this committee has been run by you, Mr. Chairman, as we have worked together. I look forward to continuing our work. And if I might, without any humor, indicate to you, can we find some more money like this for use of a good cause? Let me thank Mr. Miller, who I'm very familiar with, for his leadership on the Veterans Affairs Committee and for, again, this very thoughtful legislation. There's not an airport that we go through, Mr. Chairman, that we're not familiar with the USO. This particular legislation indicates that they direct that unclaimed money collected at security checkpoints be transferred to the organization for purpose of supporting its activities at airport centers. Let me say to my airport, Bush Intercontinental and Hobby, that I know that they would be most grateful for the passage of this legislation and the service that it would give. We note that that money is over $400,000 and 400. I'm sorry, is that $400,000? And HR 2179 would direct that money. We have a special responsibility to deal with that issue, Mr. Chairman. Let me conclude by saying that our staff have been working on several initiatives. The Transportation Security Administration Ombudsman Act and Aviation Security Stakeholder Participation Act and my FAMS Act, and I appreciate that we are continuing to work, Mr. Chairman, and seek a bipartisan resolution, and look forward to the markup of those initiatives. Might I also add that I believe that we've heard over the last week some concerns about aviation or airport perimeter security, and I would encourage the Chairman that we look closely at that issue as it relates to the duties of transportation security officers and transportation security administration. I think we can find an enormous amount of work in that area and an enormous amount of bipartisan effort to assure the perimeter of the airport be safe. I'd follow up by saying I really would like to have a full review and investigation, maybe by, well, I shouldn't say maybe, by the Transportation Security Administration. With that, Mr. Chairman, I'll yield back, and I ask support for H.R. 2179.